Good morning. Today is the 30th of November 2020 and we are recording this in Howick, South Africa, about 6 in the morning, give or take. Today is the full moon with the penumbral eclipse. As we enter into the energy of December, tomorrow, and obviously the 12-12 and the 21-12, that's to come. I call upon and give thanks to our Holy God, our Heavenly Holy Principal Creator of all that is, was and ever can be, as we give thanks for being able to come together in this way, to sit in the presence of Spirit and to receive some guidance, some teachings, to enlighten us and lift our hearts. Holy God, please bring your grace upon us. And please bless this land and all of the lands on your earth. Everyone needs you, needs your love, needs your protection, your guidance and your healing. We call upon the 9 beings of light that we invoke and ask to create a protective grid around us individually and this room, this space, and around you wherever you might find yourself listening to this. We call upon and invoke the presence of Archangel Michael, Lord Jesus the Christ, Lord Metatron, Archangel Ariel, Lord Ganesh, Lord Maitreya, Lord Melchizedek, Saint Germain and Lord Kuthumi. To protect us against all negativity projected towards us by any and all beings, consciously and unconsciously, incarnate and discarnate, from the north, the south, the east, the west, from above, from below, as also from within, to ground us within the light of Christ, so that at any and all times we are fully grounded, fully connected and fully protected. To bless us with His Excalibur sword of truth, so that our truth always is our communicating and motivating force of light. We call upon and invoke the presence and give thanks for the higher orders of light, the angels, the archangels, the Elohim, the Kohan, the cherubim, the seraphim, and we ask these orders, the celestial council of light, to shine their light upon us, to bring healing into our space, to give charge over our guides, for us to be protected and cared for in this world that is so incredibly shaky at the moment. We ask all of our guides and guardians, our entire team on the other side, to make themselves known to step forward and create a peaceful, protective grid around us, to continuously remind us to stay in the violet flame and to activate that flame around us at all times. We invoke the essence of every single person on this planet's higher self to bring through guidance, inspiration and hope to the people of this planet. We call upon the essence of Lady Gaia. Mother Earth, we give thanks to you for allowing us another journey on your body, the visitation, to be here, to live on you, to breed on you, to breathe off you, to feed off you. We give thanks for you, this amazing opportunity of being here, even though at the time many of us really struggle to want to stay here. We call upon the presence and invoke the essence of Ascended Master Kuthumi, Goddess Diana and the Celestial Council that they work with, the Company of Light they work with. We give thanks to you for the teachings and the work that you've given us through the years. We give thanks to you for guiding us and inspiring us, holding our hands at times when we are fearful, holding our hearts at times when we are angry and we lose the plot. Thank you for never giving up on us, even at the times, or at many times, when we have just about given up on ourselves. We give thanks for the teachings and the work that you give unto us, not only through me, but through every single channel across the planet that you work with, and that other beings work with. We give thanks for these pockets of information, pockets of light and wisdom that serves to inspire all of us. Therefore, I ask that all that is shared this day is shared with the greatest of integrity and truth, for the greatest good of whoever may be here to want to hear or listen to these words, and so be it. I am Kuthumi, and I come forward upon the rays of love and wisdom to greet thee at this time, and to gift unto thee a profound gift of awakening. Greetings. Beloved brothers and sisters, beloved family of the light, there is a great surge of energy sweeping through the planet at this time. At this time, as we speak, being fed through the energy of the full moon and the eclipse that you experience today in certain parts. There is also a great influx of energy and light that has been sent and beamed onto your planet constantly. At key dates, this energy increases, Do you want to know why the energy increases? Because the focus on the energy increases. Beloved ones, we from the realms of light do not sit around your planet having a tea party, having a light brunch, a spot of tea, nibbling on some deliciousness, and say, oh my, look over there. They need light there. Send some there. And then in the next wave of frequency, sends through a vibration to another being of light on the other side of the planet, going, oh my, look there. They need some light there. There is a frequency needed there. Give it on to them. Quick, quick, quick. No. The influx of light that comes into your planet is constant from our side. It is here to save the earth and to take her into her new journey, and all of those that have chosen to be a part of that. It is at times of keynote frequencies that extra energy is given. That extra energy is received through the actions of events such as full moons, eclipses, solstices, equinoxes, and so on and so forth. But also it is because at those times there seemed to be a greater awareness from your side of the veil onto the focus of drawing in more light that allows this energy to really bombard and change the current frequency of the planet, to upshift and uplift, and therefore to change the way the people think by allowing them to open up their minds, and for those pockets of light and wisdom to infiltrate into the unconsciousness. There is a beauty and a love that prevails here. There is a magnificence and a wonderment that unfolds here. There is a beautiful, magnificent ray of inspiration and hope with every new mind that opens itself to integrate that which is of the light, which is of truth, and that which is of love. The time for being oblivious and taking things for granted is done. It's over. It is not even a time of fence sitting. That's done. It's over. Lady Gaia is moving through a brand new freeway of love as she spins through a part of the galaxy that is new to her, as is it all new to you. So in all this newness, how can one hang on to the old? The old has served its purpose, and it served it well. Now is the time for the new to take the lead, to unfold from its past and move into its future by staying in its now. The new energy is all about being in the moment. I have said this a gazillion times, and I'll say it a million more. The new energy is all about staying in the moment. Yes, we do say, project that which you wish to create for yourself in your life. But the easiest way to receive it is to actually perceive that you are already in that space. And therefore, again, you bring a future revelation into a current experience of accepting it, of the now. And then it must become your reality. For all of that which you entertain yourself now, with now, is that which will eventually entertain you. That is fact. It is a universal law. There are no discrepancies about that. It is perfectly clear. That which you entertain yourself with now will entertain you. So the reality that you're painting for yourself now is the one that you are going to continue to live through. It may not be, there's the tricky part, it may not be the same reality that you find yourself within at this moment, but it should be the reality that your mind lives within. For when your mind lives within it, beloved ones, it is a matter of time before that reality truly is yours. And it all depends on how much energy you give it. And of course, as we have made mention of many a times, is to give it the initial input, the initial program, paint that picture, be very clear about it, and then let it go. The reason I am speaking of this at this current time is because of the immense despondency upon your planet. Oh dear, oh dear. It is also for that reason that it is so important for light workers to, especially at this time, try and find a way to detox in nature. Try and find a way to allow the grand essence of the energy of nature to take from you that which is in excess, that is not serving you. It is also imperative at this time to keep up your meditations, to keep up with being quiet and being still within. Even if you find that you do not have the time, for many of you have incredibly busy schedules, and part of it is to survive, and the other part of it is because of panic, that you need to find the time to be still within your own space, even if it is only for 5 minutes of your earth time. Find a bit of time to be quiet. For the quieter you become within, the easier you are going to cope without. So by running around like a chicken without a head, excuse me for using that example, which is not very nice, it is exactly what's going on here. For you are blinded by your panic. You are completely distraught by the trauma which seems to throttle you. that you are unable to focus on creating some sort of a flow in your daily life, for you are too overcome by the emotional depression of the I don't want to use certain words today, of the oppression of those that do not have your best interests at heart, shall we say. You're too focused on what they are doing to you, that you begin to lose focus on that which you should be doing to yourself. So the focus is once again, or the message is once again, for you to bring that focus back into you. This is all part of creating the new you. It is all part of laying a foundational tapestry that will take you on a magical carpet across the cosmos and introduce you to levels and aspects of manifestation and of ability that you've never known before, that you've never realized, that you never grasped that this is actually within your reach. It's here. All you have to do is reach out and touch. And that's what this is about. Now you cannot reach out and touch on a shaky carpet. You have to be in a calm and quiet space. And in that space, you not only reach out and touch, you simply point, and it is yours. It is commanded through the essence of love, and there are no lower thought form attachments to this. So that is the general picture that I wish to share on today. Humanity are obviously finding themselves in quite a spot, shall we say. We have said previously that although the intensity of the challenges may increase, so will the speciality of the tools given to you to cope with, if you but use them. And the urgency here, you are now at the doorway of the new earth, 2020, 2021, 2023. These are key years coming up. Massive shifts, massive changes. And it depends on you on where these changes are going to go. So one finds it, you can't even lay a predictive energy around that because anything could happen. It depends on humanity, it depends on civilizations, it depends on the earth, it depends on the light workers, it depends on all of you. You are the children that came to entertain yourself in this playground. Now play well. Instead of playing opposite games and games of interrogation and antagonizing games, sit together and create new games that everyone finds of interest. But we've said that these years may bring with it its challenges. And therefore, it has become even more and more important and imperative for you to keep your focus on that which is stable and calm. And that is you. You need to stabilize your own frequency. Therefore, with the essence of the new you, we've shared with you the importance of self-awareness, self-realization. We shared the importance of understanding and perception and creativity and inspiration and what these mean. But to come into this divine state of being, beloved ones, you need to begin to tap into an inner wisdom, because that inner wisdom will bring through the calm. There is no wisdom in panic. There is not even any knowledge in panic. Panic works on greed. When people go into a state of panic, there is a malfunction of the mental body, and therefore there is an overdrive that creates a short circuit within the emotional body, and between the two of them they run off and they gallop across the lands, and as they gallop they create chaos. That's what panic does. As we have said, at times of great destruction, sit quietly and be in divine contemplation to work with that energy at a different level. And as is with that, you have now come to a space where you need to sit in divine contemplation with yourself and work with your energy at a different level. So, as the essence of this full moon brings through completion in many ways, also it brings through a new energy of the final segment of your Gregorian year as you come to greet the essence of December. And it brings through two very important gateways, the 12-12 and the 21-12. And it also brings through the portal in between, which is extended beyond that into 2021, into January. Beloved ones, as you face the universal solstice of self on the 11/11, and we explained about a new frequency of light that is the order of the day, so is there an upshift of energy for the 12-12 meets the next date, which is the 14th, where there is a massive shift of energy that will absolutely bombard this planet with new codes, new frequencies. You understand my interpretation of that is bliss consciousness, gamma consciousness, diamond frequencies, whatever you wish to call it. For there is now, even more than ever, a great urgency to once again address the goings on of the destruction between the divine masculine, between the feminine and masculine templates, and therefore the higher integration of the divine masculine feminine. There is such an agony and antagonization between the sexes of your planet. It is unbelievable. And the male dominance has controlled for so long that they find it, the templates that they carry, that these unawakened beautiful beings carry, these beings of dim light, these shells of unconsciousness, for a better word, carries. That again, the frequency of the gamma energy is opening up new and more powerful gateways and portals to connect to these dominant male patterns on your planet that has and carries within such a dark frequency of greed and of anger and of destruction that needs to come to an end. So we are again amplifying that energy to allow those frequencies to subside. So again, the balance of the male, female, the masculine, feminine is being amplified at this time. For there's balance that's required and desired here. As you come to meet this energy, our suggestion for you is to just visualize pockets of light and love and wisdom burst open above these beings and fills their every being, to restore calm and harmony into their space. And your love is needed to help, to assist, and to bring forth a realization within those beings that perhaps they are on a path of ultimate self-destruction. And sadly, they destroy as they go. But ultimately, they are the ones that will destroy themselves. As more corruption is exposed and greed is lifted, stay calm. Be in your calm space. Challenge your innate wisdom to come forth and to give unto you a clear passage by way of travel, by way of being, and to enable that, put yourself into a space of serenity, for that is the only way. The new frequency brings with it the new you, the new human. In the meditation we've given you, we gave you a step-by-step plan on how to allow this to unfold and how to work on this, specifically for those that feel the calling or the need to want to intensely know more, to want to know how they can actually physically work at increasing their vibrational frequency. Which, of course, the proof is in the pudding. Yes? The more you do it, the more it helps you. The more intense you become through it, the more that intensity allows you to tap into a new frequency. And although there are only a couple of steps in doing so, the intensity of this meditation allows you to literally transcend levels of consciousness you have not even tapped into before, let alone worked through and discovered. But the promise of it is to bring onto you a whole new frequency of light and love and perception and vision unlike what you've experienced previously. And because of that, it allows you to tap into dimensional levels within that are there. Nothing is new, nothing has changed. But by allowing yourself to transcend the limitations of your lower mind and the lower heart, you go through a complete upshift of energy that takes you into a new frequency and a new place. Now this is very much what the energy is about that is ahead of you. The portals between the 1212 and the 2112 is just that. It's allowing newness, new frequencies to be unveiled. It allows closer interaction between the veils and allows humanity to take a step closer to a new frequency of themselves, which will, when they allow themselves to be completely rewired through it, take them into a vibrational spin they have never experienced before. So, beloved ones, let these words sink in. Let this be our pockets of wisdom that we give unto you this day, as we remind each of you that you are magnificent, that you are a multifaceted, multidimensional, magical, magnificent expression of light, that you are. That once you allow yourself to strip your own layers, that you will come to the inner core of the self, which is a magnificent flame in your pure inner state. It is an illuminated essence of the self which exists within once you drop the without. So as you drop the cloaks of your past, or your physicality, or whatever it may be, or as you begin to let go of that which is strangling you, throttling you, that which is holding a gun against your head, or allow your head to be chopped off, for you to run around and panic and fear, once you allow that to go, new refined frequencies of love and enlightenment and healing specifically will come through for you. And as it comes through for you, it blesses all of those around you. Blessings are given to everyone. Light pockets of light and healing and love and wisdom and love, illumination and enlightenment, like in your meditation. All of this energy is bestowed upon all. None is left out, none is separated. None receives more than the other, for we are all one. It depends on what you allow yourself to receive, to as to where you're going with this. Be the pillars of light, the angles of light that you are, light workers. At these times of intense energy and key dates, allow the light to work for you. And allow the light within you to become the support for others that finds it difficult to see, to recognize and to know, even if it stares them in the face. But stay calm. Be in your quiet space. Be attentive to be in a sublime state. For only in that state of being can you serve any purpose. Let the frequencies of love and enlightenment and healing and illumination take you on a magic carpet ride to a world where you already exist. Discover the gifts within you that are already there. Awaken the miracles within that are already there. And in so doing, embrace every aspect of yourself without judgment. As you say on your planet, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Get it all together and love it. For, remember, in a world of duality, it is only you that placed separation upon these. It's you that decided what is good, what is bad, what is ugly, what is pretty, what is nice, what is enlightening. The language of love is the language of the cosmos. It is the sacred flame codes that you integrate within, and believe me, it is not expressed in English. Therefore, may the light of the living Christ be alive in you. May it burn brightly and beautifully and guide you on your every journey, so that you will go forth and be in support of those around you by being in your highest, most perfect space of self, the inner core of calm and of peace and of quiet. As you realize and you know that not now or not ever can you be alone, for we are all one. I am Kuthumi, I am the master and the Kohan of the golden rays of love and wisdom. Until we meet again, I bless thee in love. I'd like to give thanks to Kuthumi and Diana, the Cosmic Council of Light and the Legions of Light that they work with, all of our guides and guardians that are here. I'd like to give thanks to Mother Earth, our Holy God, and all of you. Have a wonderful, blessed season. And until we meet again, love you all.